What's good? My name's Ian Laura,
My name is Antonio Candelas.
and this is our senior exit video. High school was a trip. To be honest, out of the 4 years I had, I probably enjoyed one. Freshman year was pretty bad, sophomore year was pretty bad, and senior year was pretty bad. And it's not that I was doing bad things or anything. It's just I didn't enjoy my time at school. I didn't enjoy what we were doing at school. I didn't enjoy any of that. Freshman year, I was involved in the wrong things. I was really just losing track of shit. Oops, damn. It's okay. I'm gonna let that slide because it's Miss Holland's class. Anyways, yeah, freshman year was kind of just a trip. It really wasn't good for me. It wasn't good for anything that I want to do in my future. So I had to distance myself from a lot of things. Sophomore year was COVID year, and I think everybody knows how that went. And it was just crazy trying to stay in the right path, I guess. There's a lot of openings and stuff, a lot of opportunities that came from it, though. I realized and learned a lot of things. A lot of lessons were learned. Junior year was actually my best year. I got to meet a new group of friends, especially Juan and Luis, who really helped me through everything. We really just became best friends, and at this point, it's like a brotherhood. And then senior year came along, and it was kind of weird because Juan and Luis were gone, so it's like I'm on my own now. And it's not that I haven't been on my own, but now I actually had to like deal with people for a whole year. And I'm not really a people person. As much as I mess around a lot, and as much as I like joking around and doing all that stuff, I do it just to pass time faster. It makes classes go quicker, but I really just enjoy staying to myself, you know?
Junior year was my best years too. I met so many new people, so many teachers. They weren't all good, obviously, but they all helped me become a better person. They helped me get through everything I was going through as well. And in the end, I think it helped me just grow and help me prepare myself for senior year and even for my future after this.
Hobbies and interests of mine pretty much just include cars, to be honest, and sports. I like watching sports a lot. Every year you'll see me, whether it's on Instagram or something, I'm posting about some sports. It don't matter if it's baseball, basketball, football, soccer. I watch all of it. So that was really my main hobby throughout high school. My other hobby was just cars in general. Especially over summers, I'd get to go visit my dad back in Philadelphia, and I'd work on cars with him and my uncle and all my uncles. And I even go to Florida, and even when I went to Puerto Rico, I got to work on cars and stuff. Just in general, my family's like really big into drag racing and stuff, and they have a lot of
What we doing? We fucking fat bitches. All 2021.
And it's something I really just enjoyed. It really brings a lot of opportunities having people in high places when it comes to that, because I get, whether it's parts, cars, or stuff like that, I get it way easier. That's also why this year I had started selling cars and buying cars pretty easily, just selling parts and stuff from people, because I know what people need, you know. That also led to me buying cars that I decided to keep, and a lot of them I thought I would keep, and I decided to sell. I had a Silverado that I was keeping. It had a Escalade doors. For anybody who didn't know, I call it the Escalado because the doors are caved in, so I needed to get doors, and I got it out of junkyard, out of Escalade junkyard, and I took the doors off and put it on my Silverado. I also had an RX-7, which is still being built, and I have a little 1982 Toyota Starlet with a rotary in it, just for fun, just to race it. At the drag strip, of course, drag strip. Not on the street, guys. Come on now, I'm not a criminal. Also, just a lot of other things I did with my dad. Those are just my hobbies, to be honest, and just hanging out with my friends. But yeah, that's what my hobbies consisted of.
Hobbies. From freshman year to my senior year, I did soccer. And that's basically it. I only did soccer. Well, that helped me just learn that I'm not the best at everything and how to take in what others know and I don't, to just make myself the best I could possibly be. That, and I also started working at a pizza restaurant in like July 2022. It's been going good. Just working a lot ever since. It's almost been a year, but it's been fun.
The people that made the biggest impact on me were just Juan and Luis and my dad. They're the people who really kept me in check and really kept me in a good spot. My dad always told me that I could do anything I wanted to, and I genuinely believe that. And he raised me in a certain way where I just, I gotta do everything right. Yeah, I have to be a perfectionist, and that's how I feel about things. So I feel like that's really good for me because it kept me on a path where I knew I had to do things right, and if I wasn't gonna do it right, I shouldn't do it at all. So I really pushed myself, even in high school, even if I knew that, hey, I don't want to go to college, something like that, I still kept that opportunity open because I had to do everything perfect. Juan and Luis, on the other hand, Luis wasn't the best influence, but he was really positive and he was really funny to me. And we became really close and did a lot of things together throughout my junior year, my senior year. And Juan, on the other hand, he was just someone you could trust and talk to all the time. And I mean, I didn't talk to him about much because I'm not that type of person. I don't go and vent my problems to people or nothing. But it was nice to just have him around and speak to him, to be honest. And it really just kept me in a positive light instead of being all alone and, sad like some of y'all look. Sorry, nah. I'm looking at Caesar right now, just in case you're wondering. But, yeah.
High school is something. There's so many things and people that helped me get through high school. It was weird. Weird and long. But in the end, I think it helped me just, grow as a person. So many people that I learned from, friends that didn't make it all the way through high school, taught me how to take things more seriously and how to get through all the things I'm going through. The teachers were cool, though. Teachers like Mr. Jensen. Mr. Jensen was probably, my favorite teacher. He was a pretty cool guy. Miss Cole was really cool. Mr. Summers was cool. Mr. McMahon, I think that was my sophomore year. He was cool. Miss Summers, I guess now. But yeah, Mr. Jensen is probably my favorite teacher. He helped me even after I had him as a teacher. But yeah, they all helped me get better as a person.
What I liked about Florence was some of the teachers, like Miss Summers. I mean, she's still Miss Cole to me at heart, to be honest. But she, I miss Miss Cole, but Miss Summers was cool. Mr. Lesh, Miss Bajwa, they was all cool, genuinely. I think some of the teachers are, amazing, and they really know how to treat students. They know how to help, and they know how to be good, I guess you'd say providers in case they need anything. And then, but that's also the downside of Florence because some teachers are just, straight a-holes. I ain't gonna drop no names, but, man, they are horrible. Bro, they are crazy. I'm gonna be honest, but the good outshine the bad. To be honest, the good outshine the bad. And yeah, I guess it's just a special shout out to Miss Summers and Mr. Lesh and Miss Bajwa. They one of a kind, three of a kind, whatever it is, Holy Trinity. And Miss Holland, Miss Holland. You was cool till you was on this senior project, I ain't gonna lie. You was cool, but then you ruined it, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, you have to do better next year. I still love you though, Miss Holland, genuinely. But yeah, I think that's the best part about Florence. There's nothing too crazy about Florence besides the people in it, but the good is also the people in it. So you just gotta pick and choose. You gotta be careful with what you choose, what you associate with.
At Florence, I enjoyed the most getting to meet and learn about new people and just having other people learn about me, how I am, how I act. Also really like soccer. Soccer helped me grow, helped me just learn how to take in the things around me and apply them to myself, how to just be a better person. Also, clubs, groups, just activities around school, just helping teachers. I enjoy doing everything, basically. It all helped me in the end, helped me be a better person. And I think I'll just apply all of it into my life after high school.
My plans after high school pretty much just consist of I'm gonna go work with my dad afterwards. He's a welder, or a shipbuilder in Philadelphia, and I'll move back to Philly. Just because I was given the chance, I was told that you could go to college if you really enjoy something, if there's something that you really have a passion for. But if you don't have a passion for it, it's kind of just a waste of money to go to college for so many years and then just not make that much money. And my dad offered me, he was like, hey, if you don't know what you want to do, just come work with me. You make a lot of money. And I was like, oh, hold on, how much money we talking? And he told me the amount, and I was like, I'm sold. There's nothing in college that I want to do that, even if there was something I liked, it wouldn't make that much money. So that's pretty much what I've been sold on. And then also I get to spend time with my uncle. I get to work on cars. That's what I like doing. We have all these cars over there, all these plugs and everything. I'm set for that. So that's what I'm excited for. I'm ready to get out of high school. And I get to leave all this negativity, all this stuff behind. I get to be with people that I care about and stuff, and be close to family too. And that's something that's really important to me. Like, a lot of people don't really know me like that. And I like that. But I also like staying away from people like that. So I like being around my family. So that's something I'm looking forward to in the future. I'll be around my cousins and stuff. And then I'll be working with my dad. And this is something like, just make my money, weld. And welding is cool. It's a nice little skill you can learn and use in everyday life depending on what you do. I working on cars, and I'll use that. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking forward to. Thanks to Florin for everything. Without them, I wouldn't have learned all these lessons that I've learned. And they wouldn't have made me the better person that I am, the bigger person that I am. And yeah, and thanks to the people in it. Even if they were bad or good, it don't matter. I still learned a lot. Still laughed a lot, heard a lot, all that stuff. Went through it, did what I had to. But I feel like these are trials and tribulations that you really have to go through in life. And I'm grateful for every single one, because you know what they say, God gives the toughest battles to his toughest soldiers. And I don't know, man. I'm thinking like I'm a tougher one, so yeah. But thanks, and I'll miss you, Miss Howland, just a little bit though.
My future. So I think I'm going to CRC. I want to get a bachelor's probably. I don't know in what I'm thinking right now. Maybe electrical engineering. I'm still thinking about it. But yeah, I want to go to college. But that's if I graduate, Miss Howland. One thing I will never forget about Florin High is Wilson. Wilson was one of my closer friends that I made at Florin. I've known him since probably my freshman year, almost middle school. He helped me with work, a lot of homework. He always helped me with my math homework throughout the years. And I'll never forget my senior English class with Miss Howland because of the memories I made with Wilson. We would talk every class, the whole class, and we made a lot of memories inside and outside that class. And he helped me with a lot inside and outside of school, mentally and just academically. But when it happened, it hurt a lot. But it made me get closer to my friends, my family, everyone around me, just to get closer to everybody and I realized that not everything is forever.